Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about skincare and just sort of like products that I've been using, sort of products I've tried out, and a little bit of a review of one of my favourite brands. So just start off, I have combination skin. I am very, very acne prone, very sensitive to like certain ingredients. They just like break me out like crazy. I literally get loads of like cystic acne along my cheeks. Not so much my T-zone. My forehead is quite dry. It's more my cheeks that are oily, and sort of just like around my nose here I get like little blackheads. I do get quite dry lips as well, so I have to be careful of like ingredients like coconut oil in lip balms because that breaks me out to no end. So yeah, those are like mainly coconut oil and like coconut derivative ingredients break me out the most. I did have really, really bad acne probably about 3 years ago. I was on Accutane for that for about 7 months. So that did clear it all up. I still have the skin sensitivity issues, unfortunately. And my skin did return back to its normal, like, oily combination sort of state after having it. A lot of people did report that they just sort of, like, stayed normal to dry skin afterwards, whereas my skin is like, no, must produce oil, and I'm like, thanks for that. So anyway, getting into the products, I have tried so many products to try and clean my skin, keep it moisturized without stripping too many oils, and just sort of try and keep like good, organic and clean products for my skin. I was using up the Clinique facial soap because it was like a bar soap, so I was like, oh, that's great, it's bar soap, but it actually has dimethicone, or I think it was like liquid paraffin, and I was like, oh my god, I don't want to be putting that on my skin. So I used that up quickly enough and I haven't repurchased. I've instead bought the Blue Beautifly organic Calendula cleansing oil. So, and my skin is normally pretty sensitive when it comes to oils, so I actually managed to get a sample of this in one of my last orders from So Natural Beauty. And I gave that a good whirl for about a week because my skin normally, if it's going to have an issue with a product, it will start having issues round about the 4-day mark. So I was like, right, I'll give it a good week, use it morning and night, see what happens. So that's what I did. My skin was perfect. It was like so soft. I didn't have a lot of texture because obviously it hasn't got anything in, but because I'm to rub at your skin to exfoliate it, so it's just like the friction of your hands, it did actually get rid of like quite a nice bit of like dry skin build up. It's moisturizing, obviously because it's an oil, and there's just nothing in here like coconut oil or any like artificial anything really. It is just pure oils, that's it, and essential oils and a couple of essential oils, and that's it. It is so simple in ingredients. I was just like, well, I'll give it a go, and I have been using this now, I want to say, for almost a month, and my skin, despite this weird little breakout I've had for the past 4 days due to a face mask I used the other day, my skin has never looked this good. I normally get quite a lot of redness like on my cheeks, like here, and I have the acne all down here and here, really dry forehead, and I have like none of that except for these little weird yellow heads. And my skin honestly loves this. I feel like I would be lost without this. I did want to try out their Rosemary cleanser, but I used to use the Sukin cream cleanser, and I just found that it wasn't getting like enough of the dirt off of my skin and like cleansing my makeup off. So I was getting like loads of cystic acne like under my glasses and down my cheeks where obviously it would stick to. So I am a little bit put off the cream cleansers because I do like this. This does get my makeup off really well as well. I mean, I don't wear waterproof mascara or anything. I just lightly coat my mascara. I don't wear loads and loads of makeup, so it's not too much of an issue, I feel. But yeah, this is what I like for my cleansing stage in my skincare, and I have a really simple skincare routine because I'm lazy. I like taking care of my skin, But if I can use less products, the better, because I just want to get it done, out of the way, get into bed and fall asleep. So after I've done that, about twice a week, then I use the also Blue Beautify Pineapple Enzyme Exfoliant. This is just brightening for all skin types. Here it is. And it looks like this. It is quite a bright yellow. Oh, it smells so good. I used this last night, and well, I've been using it for about 2 weeks now, I think, because I just bought this recently because I used up my last chemical exfoliant. I love this. It makes my skin so soft and smooth, and it just sort of has like it's almost brought life back into my skin. I feel like I do have that almost glow within sort of look on my face when I'm looking at it in the mirror and on the camera. But as well, you get like a little plastic spatula to scoop out the product, which I love. I hate dunking my fingers into products. Even though I've like washed them and they're clean, I still worry that there's like germs and bacteria underneath my nails because they are quite long at the moment. So I love the fact that it comes with like a little spatula. I think, it's a brilliant idea. But even like when I've been rubbing it in like with my hands on my face, like my hands are so soft. Like I work at a horse stud farm and I have horses myself, so my hands are always like calloused and rough. Like they're like workman hands. But honestly, my hands have never been so soft, even though I'm just like literally rubbing it in with my fingertips and then rinsing it off like 30 seconds later. My hands are so soft and my face is soft. I do get, because I've got quite a dry forehead, I do get quite a lot of texture on my forehead. The texture is going down, it's getting softer, I'm getting less like, they're not quite blackheads, but they're almost like little bumps under the skin. Those are going down on my forehead. So I can't wait to try the papaya enzyme mask because I just love all things fruity, and I think if it's as good as this one, I'm going to love it as well. So after those 2 steps, I just like to go in with an under eye cream and a moisturiser. So for the under eye cream, I've been using their Green Coffee Eye Moisturiser. Looks like this. It's just a tiny little bottle. Like all of these are glass bottles, which I love. I think it's absolutely fabulous. And this has just got like a little pump on the top. Now I don't like these pumps simply because on my moisturiser it actually broke, and it did on my Arnica body oil serum. It like, I don't know what it was, but it just won't pump down. So, but I mean, they're pretty easy to just unscrew anyway. But I love this moisturiser. I think it's absolutely amazing. I don't need a lot of it. A lot of it goes a long way. Like I've had this. Oh my gosh, when did I buy this? I think I bought this for my birthday, so around like October time. And I've literally just gotten down to here, and this was like full up to here. I don't use a lot. I just like put a little bit on my ring fingers, rub it between, and just dab under my eyes, go over my eyelids and around my eyebrows. And that's all I really do with it. I love it. It's really light. It's really moisturising for my skin. It sinks in lovely. Makeup sits lovely on top of it as well. Like I find sometimes with under eye creams, they can be quite thick, quite sticky, quite gloopy. And I mean, I don't mind that of a night time, but come daytime, I want something a little bit lighter. But this, I use this day and night. It's just lovely. It's just such a creamy texture as well. Like it's not, you don't put it on and think, oh, this is a really gloopy under eye cream. You know, this is, sinks into the skin lovely. Moisturizes, because I do get dehydration lines just underneath my eyes. Those go away overnight sort of situation. Honestly, I think this has got hyaluronic acid in as well, which is very, very moisturizing to the skin. So yeah, I love this. I've not had any problems with this. My skin, these are also in bases of aloe vera rather than in bases of like water or an oil. So they are really good for my sensitive skin. It doesn't anger my sensitive skin at all. There's no colour in them. They are white. There's a slight scent to them, but It's not an overpowering smell. It's just sort of like, you smell it and you're like, it smells nice, and then you sort of forget about it when it's on your skin, which I quite like. I hate it when you get products that smell and you can smell them on your skin and you're like, oh my gosh, there's so much perfume in this. And for my moisturiser, I did get the Goji Berry Moisturiser. This is for dry skin because I got this again for my birthday last year, and come wintertime my skin does get a little bit drier. As I'm using this up, I will probably switch over to the cranberry one, which I think is for like normal skin, which my skin does get a little bit more oily come like spring and summertime, so I'm hoping that will just sort of not make me look so oily during the day. This is also age defying, and here it is. So I'm like down to here on product wise, so I will probably be reordering this again very soon. So this is what I was talking about with like the pump bottles. Like, instead of pumping it out like properly, it'll just like go half down and just sort of like squeeze it. So with this one, I've just unscrewed the top, and I just put that on the back of my hand overnight and just put it on my skin, sort of thing. I love this moisturiser. I haven't been using this as long as the under eye cream because I had my Gemstone Organics moisturiser still left over, so I was using that up first. But that also had aloe vera in. This is made from a base of aloe vera, so it is very moisturising. It's very calming for my skin. Like I said, I normally get quite a lot of redness like on my cheeks. This doesn't bring out any excess redness or anything. So I really like this because when I did first start using this, it did sort of like make my skin sort of like tingle a little bit almost. It was very weird, but then I think it must have been like the hyaluronic acid in this because I wasn't used to using hyaluronic acid on my face. It was just something that I'd used in a previous product that I thought broke me out, so I was just trying to stay away from it because I was like, I don't really want more spots. So I did avoid it for a while, and then I thought, well, I've been using the under eye cream, that's got it in, that's not pissed my skin off around my eyes. Maybe I'll give this moisturiser a go. Maybe I'll give it a second chance. So glad I did, because this is my favourite moisturiser for like the colder months when my skin is a little bit drier. So yeah, and I've been using this. I'm almost done with it, and I will be repurchasing just like the different ones, so probably like the cranberry one, just to give that a go for summertime a little bit. But I really like this. I think it's really simple, it's really easy, really good clean ingredients, so there is that. And then, like I said, because I do get some spots, my typical methods to dealing with them is I either leave them alone, depending on if they're like the deep cystic acne, I'll just leave them alone. I'll be like, okay, I'm not going to put anything on you to piss you off. You'll just come and go as you please, and that'll be that. Because I know that if I start like picking at them or squeezing them, I'm just going to get a big red blob on my face, and it'll get like dry and crusty, and it gets harder to cover with makeup. So I just leave it be, because I know that if I just leave it be, I can put makeup on, cover it up, and you can't even tell. But if they're sort of like the little yellow heads like down here on my chin, on my jawline and whatnot, I like to put the Living Libations Zippity Doodab Ozonated Beauty Balm on. Now this again is in a little glass pot with a plastic lid. This is just what it looks like. I love the smell of this. I can't quite pinpoint the actual smell, but oh my gosh, it just smells so good. And again, with clean hands, I just sort of like rub my finger in, and I just like rub it on to wherever I've got like the yellow heads, and normally the next day they're like gone, and they've just got like dissolved into like, you know, like a little red little spot blemish sort of thing. So I just put that on probably just one night, because as soon as I get down to that like little red blemishy sort of thing, just leave them to it, and it does fade again over the next day or two. So yeah, that's it for this video. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Bye!